Our meetings have been going on all week at the United Nations to deal with the crisis, and relief agencies stand poised to help when and if they get the okay. Now let's bring in Amin Awad from Washington. He is a representative to Sri Lanka for the UN's refugee agency. Thank you for joining us, and please tell us how many people in Sri Lanka are at the moment trapped by the fighting.
There are about 50,000 plus people that are believed to be still in the conflict zone, and during the last 48 hours we had about 100,000 people on the move. That is a massive movement in such a short period of time, and it requires a massive response, an immediate response, a swift response, and we're calling on the government to make available all possible means, including public buildings in the districts of Kilinochchi, in Malativu, in Vavonia, in Jaffna to receive these people. We have been responding with massive shelter assistance, distribution of non-food items, but we are concerned about the dire situation for those who remain trapped behind in the conflict zone.
And have you received any response from the government? Is the Sri Lankan government hampering or helping your efforts?
We are coordinating with the government closely, but we are asking for more. We're asking for my staff to move in beyond the district of Vavonia into the conflict zone, into Kilinochchi, to be able to respond to this big number of people. There is a need for shelter, there is a need for all type of assistance. Above all, there is a need for protection of these civilians. There is a need for us to be there during the screening time at Omantai crossing point and all routes where these IDPs are fleeing.
You have staff there near the affected areas. Have they described to you what the conditions are like and what it's like to be a civilian trapped there?
The conditions inside the conflict zone are dire. There is a need for food, there is a need for shelter. Above all, there is a need for humanitarian pauses where the IDPs can take that time to leave. There is a need to also use the time to deliver more assistance, more medical supplies, and undertake rapid assessment of the situation to determine how best these people can be helped. We're asking also in the LTTE to, we're calling up in the LTTE to release the people as soon as possible, while we're asking the government to use maximum caution and restraint as people are trapped near artillery and combatants.
And if there is, as what is widely expected to happen soon, a final assault, what impact is that going to have on the civilians, on the people of Sri Lanka?
First and foremost, a final assault, as forceful as it might be, it will have definitely an impact on the people who are trapped inside. However, we would like this conflict to end as quickly as possible, as peacefully as possible, and for the people to come out to safety. One can imagine how it is in there as shells are falling near civilians and as people sometimes suffering the consequences of that by being injured, wounded, or even killed.
Okay, Amin Awad of the UNHCR, thank you very much for joining us here on CNN Today.